academic writers make in order to indicate their degree of certainty for some statement, usually an interpretive statement. And so here you can see a little excerpt from the OWL reading that you did, from the online writing lab reading, that shows several degrees of certainty. From the top, are, that's an assertion, definitely are black, are usually black, may be black. So there you can see that the hedge, the sort of degree of wiggle room around that assertion, gets greater as we move down that graph. And doing this is a very important thing. Choosing words that indicate your degree of certainty is a very important thing for you to do in academic writing because it makes your statements more believable. It shows that you are critical of the information that you have and the way it relates to the statements you can make. Now, I want to pull out from page 129 of Wayne Booth's text one other thing to add to this conversation, and that's going to be an important piece for what you do on your own today in the in-class exercise. But look at the end of this here. This is the spot where Booth talks about the degree of hedging you might want to have. It's a tricky thing, and he says it takes a deft touch. Hedge too much and you seem mealy-mouthed, too little and you seem smug. Unfortunately, the line between them is thin. Now look at the last sentence. This is the important part. So watch how those in your field manage uncertainty and do likewise. That means hedging, the practice of hedging, is going to differ from discipline to discipline and from class to class. And the best way to figure out how people in a given field hedge is to look at actual texts in that field. And so in this class, we're working mostly with anthropological and ethnomusicological texts. And in this little mini lecture, I'm going to do that just like you did with Miller.